Hidden Golem Games. So we're kicking things off with another MTGO Vintage Cube draft. This is the new cube as of March 2025. And this is a hell of a pack. We're going to get something cracked back here. Almost every card. There's about two cards that are bad here, and one card that's mid. Besides that, the rest of the pack is stacked. Keen-Eyed Curator is terrible and should be cut from the cube as soon as humanly possible. Kellen's one step above in where I think it's playable very rarely, but you never really want it. On Triplicate Titans, he's playing specific stuff, but it's not like a top tier card. Everything else here is awesome. 3 fetch lands, a Bowmaster, a Thelia, a Memory Lapse, a Mother of Runes, a Duel, and a Surveil land, and a Triome. Like, holy crap. So we'll see what we get back. Probably something great, though. Like, you kind of have to get something great back. As that having that be your pack one. That's the sort of pack one I want to see if I'm going to see a great pack. Like, if I'm going to see a great pack, I want it to be all great and not just, like, 6 great cards in pack one. I'm going to take Wheel of Fortune here now. I just passed the Bowmasters. Womp womp. Bowmasters is gone. But with Mana Crypt, Wheel of Fortune's so good. There's also Fiery Confluence. It's pretty good. Probably won't wheel it. Maybe wheel a Sword of the Meek. Build another artifact stack. Been on a kick for that recently. This is an okay pack. This is a pack that has a lot of, like, top 200 cards. Right? Just solid stuff. But yeah, no, I'll take a Wheel of Fortune and be happy about it. Man, I should have taken Bowmasters over Mana Crypt. That's a joke. I wouldn't. It's a bit. I'm kidding. I have taken Bowmasters over Power before, but it was in a very specific case. I had a wheels deck with like Hull Breacher, Narset. I had like Wheel of Fortune, Time Twister, uh, Time Spiral, and it was like an off-color Mox or Bowmasters, and I took Bowmasters. This was in a league draft, not a team draft, as well. I kind of like Chrome Mox. I also really like Thoughtseize. I like just taking Chrome Mox and taking fast mana. The card quality is so generically good nowadays in terms of threats, like even like Bloodbraid Challenger type threats, Fear Missing Out type threats, that just accelerating out. Here, and I would take a Broadside Bombarders is so scary. Like, that's why you do this. Yes, Thoughtseize is an incredible card. I think it's an amazing card. But just having, once you've got a Mana Crypt, once you've got a Moxen, having another piece of acceleration to make your deck a little more consistent and accelerating out, right, is so awesome. It's so good. It's what you should be doing. Okay, respond to that. Yeah, so I'm going to take this Bombardiers. And yeah, you get back Fanatic. People are really low on Metamorphosis Fanatic because they're wrong. Now you take a Pyrokinesis. Also Karn. I'm really big fan of Karn. City of Traders. This wheels a lot though, so I think I might try to rely on that. Lose focus. Love a lose focus, but I'm just going to take Pyrokinesis and just be a busted red deck. Oh, and there's Gut. Now you take Gut. This is a gift. Skyshaker's Chariot. I have decided officially this card should not be in. It should be taken out. I get what they were trying to do. I talked to some people about it. It just doesn't work. For those who don't know, this card lets you put... It's a 2-mana, 3/3 vehicle, crew 2, flyer. So it's even harder to crew than Smuggler's Copter. And it doesn't even fully Pithing Needle thing. It just slightly delays it. It's just not that good. Baleful Mastery. I'm actually kind of big on this card because it can hit some of the like indestructible threats because it exiles. If you ever Baleful Masteryed somebody's Merit Lodge, you know how good that feels. It's a pretty good sensation. But yeah, we'll see. This is a great start though. These also grow well with just the artifact acceleration as opposed to rituals or something of that nature. I'm going to take Sacred Foundry now. Red-white aggro generally really wants a Plateau or a Sacred Foundry. It's important to the deck to make it work. And we get an opportunity to take one pretty much for free. The only thing that's a little disappointing is like Lava Spur if we get like Urza's Saga. but I'm not mad about that at all. Like, there's nothing upsetting there actually to pass. This is the last new pack before we get to see what wields from pack one. We could take Shallow Grave, see if that's what I want to be doing. Definitely don't want to take Teferi, don't want Gosh. Maybe Manamorphose. Guess I end up more colors. Fanatic Aronis, Sandstorm Salvager. Take a green card like Sandstorm Salvager that's aggressive with my mana. Yeah, I think that's the best take. I'm not at all keen to play that. Memory Lapse came back and Flooded Strain. Okay, the three cards I thought were the worst. Were the worst. The Triumph came back. That came back. But yeah, that pack was just so stacked. I'm going to take this Flooded Strand, though. Free fetch. Free fetch. I mean, I could take the Memory Lapse. It's a great card, but I think that a free fetch that gets my Sacred Foundry is a very good place to be. I could take Jetmirs for the Naya monsters. I could take Rampaging Raptor. What does it do? It gets bigger. And then it does the, what's it called, thing. The Questing Beast thing where it, yeah, I'm going to take that. Planeswalkers are one of the scariest things to be going up against. I'll take Scrapwork Mutt. Throw it with one of these, unearth it, and then throw it again, or do that. Grease Wrench Goblin. Savannah Lions. Sorry, a Jackal Pup with no downside, so it's not a Jackal Pup. Yeah. And it has upside later. It is discard up to 2, so you don't get to, do the easy peasy shenanigans where you have an empty hand and you pitch your empty hand. Pitch your empty hand. I did the quotes wrong. I'm to card now. Phenomenal card. Phenomenal card, especially when you're accelerating out like this. And I'll take Chalice. Over map, yeah. And I get a Lava Spur Boots back for free. The one card that I thought was okay to take there. Over. I don't remember what I took over it. Now there's 4th Aerlingus. I also really like Solitude. This is another stacked pack, with the exception of not having power. This is like a very good non-powered pack. There's Solitude, there's 4th, but I'm more of a red deck right now, and Solitude gets a lot worse if your deck's not majority, or at least like 50 white. Maybe get back Aurelia. Probably not, though. Fable Passage, maybe Blazemire, but 4th is so good. Especially like a Mana Crypt. Like, even a 2 mana, like an X is 2, 4th, right? A 4 mana 4th can be just game winning. If you get the right, oh, this has been happening. Cool, that's gone. If you get the right momentum with it, it can just be so dominant. There's Shadow Spear if I really wanted to round out the getting things from that. Oh, there's Thopter Foundry for the sword, though. And it's not a team draft. It's not even like an elimination draft. So I'm not going up against the people in my pod, so I'm not going to hate it. But it's interesting. Someone took a Sword of the Meek over a fetch land. Like, that's a crazy positioning of priority. To me, at least. I think I take Balance or Firebolt. They're both not great. I like Firebolt a little more, I think, in this deck. We are missing the... We're not going to get the Fiery Confluence. Balance is good. No, I'm going to take Firebolt. I'm going to take Firebolt. Now I can take Volk. Turns this into a free untapped red. There's Delayed Blast Fireball. There's Pending. There's Grim Lavamancer. I'm going to take Volk and see if I wheel Prismatic Ending. If not, big at Grimback. Or Tashana's Tidebinder, and I can actually go into the Jeskai direction. Because I'm not against that. It does stink that I passed like a counterspell. But obviously a fetch that enables my Jeskai stuff is more important than a counterspell that is facilitated by that. Like, I want the ability to do that before I try to splash other colors. I think that's just going to be an easy Palace Jailer for me. Very, very good Magic card. Very solid. Yeah. Elegant Parlor could come back. Temple Garden could come back if I wanted to go that direction instead and like play something like Sandstorm Salvager. Sandstorm Salvager. But yeah, Palace Jailer is what we are down for. And now it's Prismatic Vista, Path to Exile. Burst Lightning's great, don't get me wrong. March of the Really Light is fine. But it's going to be Path, and then hopefully we'll like Prismatic, March, Burst Lightning, one of those. Just gotta remove a level up. We're so aggressive that just having the ability to be like, man, I hit your mana for a second. Ooh, this is interesting. So the choice that I see, like, there's Verdant Catacombs. Not super right for that. That's not the best one for what I'm building. But it's, do I take the Abrade or the Witch Enchanter? Flame Slash, Tribal Flames, both fine cards. Not really what I want to be doing. Abrade's so good. It's such a versatile piece of interaction, but Witch Enchanter is awesome, especially stuff like Broadside and Gut in the deck. I'm going to take Witch Enchanter. I just think it's a little bit more of a unique piece, especially when I get Flame Slash or a Braid back or Legion Extruder back, like any of those. And now it's Rabble Master versus Elite Spellbinder versus Raugrin. Also Fractured. Fractured's really solid, I guess, too. That's another consideration, but I'm probably not going to take it, knowing me. No, I'm not. So it's like the aggressive 3-drop, the aggressive 3-drop, the disruptive 3-drop, the perfect land. And I think with this deck, I'm going to take the aggressive 3-drop. Keep this on more red, which is what I'm looking to be more of. Great with Gut and great with Broadside. There's a little bit of a non-bow with Broadside. Oh, there's a Flash. Whoa. That changes things a little bit. There's a Torsten going round. And there's a Triplicate Titan that's gone. Haven't seen World Spine. That's interesting. And I think I shouldn't try and shoehorn Flash into this. I think that's a mistake to do that. I think I just kind of want to be dumping my hand and then hoping to get like Wheel or something. I could take Stern Scolding, but I think I'm just going to take Gold Span. No, I'm going to take Stern Scolding. I don't know if I'll play it. Holy shit, Solitude came back? Okay, we're going to take Solitude here then. That's insane. Yeah, take Solitude. Pick up a few more white cards. Makes me almost regret that. It's Paulo. World Champ card, 3-drop. That is a 3/1 flyer, disrupts their hand. I'm going to take Chainsaw. Do we get out of here, Flooded Strand? Thank you. Reason I'm taking Chainsaw. Gut and Goblin Rabble Master. Gut and Broadside. Love that card. It's very good. And it can also just be chucked on something as an equipment. I just think it's super solid here. I'll pick up Delayed Blast Fireball, I guess. No, I'll pick up Ulamog. Here's why I'm doing it. I'm not going to play Delayed Blast Fireball. There's almost no opportunity where I do it. And I think the possibility of going up against a deck that has Brain Freeze is far more likely. I'm going to take the Surveil Land. That's 2 colors, the colors I'm going to be playing. I could take Zerta. Can we stop? I could take Talisman. I'm going to take Talisman. And now I'm going to take Tribal Flames. Probably not play it. Anyway, you can run the Ulamog in your deck then, just as a, if they mill out my whole deck and I haven't drawn it, I mill it, and I reshuffle my graveyard into my deck. Or if you have discard outlets, you can do it instant speed, which is a little rare, I know. I'm going to take Lightning Bolt here. I like Enduring Innocence a lot. I like Static Prison a lot. We'll be seeing another video that has those things within it fairly soon. But I like those cards a shit ton. So hopefully one of those comes back. There's also Atraxa. If I take that Flash, be very good. There's Steam Vents, which if it came back I wouldn't hate, but I'm guessing it's not going to, because I have that Stern Scolding and I'd love to play a Counterspell or two. I just am a big Counterspell fan in general. Also a Goblin Crater Maker and a Seasoned Pyro, both great cards, but Lightning Bolt's cracked. Whew, that was weird visually. Wow, this is also a stack pack. I'm not going to take Parallax Wave because the Solitude wailed, and I feel like this is a similar level of card, even though it's great and I love taking it. So I'm going to hope that wheels. There's basically there's 4 cards I'm interested in. There's 3 options for me to take. The one that I am interested in, but I'm not going to take because again, it's not in a similar wheelhouse to Parallax Wave. Parallax Wave is cracked, but I just don't think it's going to get taken. Usher the Fallen is just not on the same power level as a fetch, Fury, or Strip Mine. So it's which one of those do I do? Strip Mine can be so good. You play like a Goblin Rabble Master on 1. They play off your mana crypt. They play a land, and are like, okay, it's 2 mana. I can disrupt it, but it's gonna hurt me, but it's gonna be slow. And then you Strip Mine them, and you just win. I think I'm gonna take Fury though. I think no, I'm gonna take Windswept Heath. It's the most unique card. I've already got a lot of crack stuff going on, and I'll get something back if I leave that Fury in there. I probably won't get the Fury itself back. I totally understand that. But I think I'll get something back. I think I'm going to take Chain Lightning now. I see the Taiga, but I don't have anything I want to play off it. There's Sowing Myco Spawn. There's Ursine Monstrosity. Great cards. I think I'm just going to take Chain Lightning and just be committed to, like, being able to do a little bit of burn at the end to finish people off. This is a super duper aggressive deck. I'd like another 1-drop. Oh, they took my boy out. Not actually my boy. It's a card I play with very rarely. And I'm blanking on its name now. The first sort of level uppy creature that and Kari Zev's in over it, which is crazy to me. The one from Lorwyn stuff, you're going to be yelling it out right now. I just can't think of its name. The Boros split one. I'm taking Plateau. There's Kari Zev, there's Savannah, there's Workshop, there's Golos, there's Palantir. Workshop's actually in a pack with 2 great cards with Workshop, which is funny. This card's cracked out of its mind. I've talked about it before, but as I'll say it once, I've said it a couple times, I'll say it again. The cycling effect on this card, if you remember the cycling also draws you a card, could just be a spell that would be playable. And it's so cracked. But I'm going to take Plateau. It's a little overcost, I guess, but it's a good-ass card. But I'm taking Plateau just to really round out my mana base. And now I think I'm going to take Fire Blast. It's a really late Hull Breacher. And I have Wheel, actually. Hold on. Hold on a second. Got Talisman. I don't want to play Talisman. I'm not actually considering playing Talisman. Fire Blast is so good. I'm going to take Hull Breacher, though. If I get that, especially if that's Steam, I'm going to take Hallowed Fountain now. I think we're going to be able to, like, that's 4 blue sources now. Anything else here that I'm missing? There's Mind Collapse. That's good. There's Securitron Squadron. That card's fine. We're going to take Hallowed Fountain. Yeah. We're going to take Hallowed Fountain, and I'm going to take Generous Plunderer. Yeah. Just making sure I'm not fucking up. There's Profts, which is, of course, good with Wheel, but... Now there's Revoker. There's Trop. That turns Windswept Heath into another way to get blue, but I'm only going to need 1 blue ever. There's Arena of Glory, which could be really interesting in this deck. I think I'm going to take Arena of Glory. Now, oh, that's a late Fast Bond. People are low on Fast Bond. There's a couple people that make content about the game that were talking about, like, oh, Fast Bond's not as good as it used to be. And I do hear where they're coming from, but I also think that they just haven't gotten turn 1 Fast Bonded as much these days. They just haven't gotten Luck Sacked out. I'll take Seasoned Pyro. I'm not 100% I'm going to play it, but this is upsetting a little bit that I didn't get the Parallax Wave back. But I think the fetch land, especially now that I have the Hull Breacher, is just ended up being more important. And I'm going to play this Usher. Usher. Get in the comments. Tell me what song that was a reference to. Just kidding. That's his hook on a lot of... Not hook. That's his tag on a lot of things. I'll take Arwen here. Unfortunate. Okay. Ghost is the only one I couldn't. Fire Blast did come back. Okay. We will take that. I was going to consider taking that just over Hull Breacher, so nice. I don't think I'm going to play a second Surveil Land in this deck at all. If I play Hull Breacher, and that's what I'm on. I'm going to do this, 9 lands. I'll play 16 plus Chrome Mox, I think. That seems a little high for a deck this aggressive. I'm also going to count Witch Enchanter as a land. 22, so I can put 2 more cards in. Maybe I only put 1 more in. I'm going to put that in. Tribal Flames looking at 3. I could put Commercial District in. No, that's stupid. I don't want to put tap lands in. I just run Stern Scolding. Now, I feel like I'm not quite there. I could run Talisman. There's a way to accelerate out 4s. And fix mana. I actually kind of like that, especially if I have to play 16 lands and then do that. But plus Chrome Mox, no, I should put 1 more thing in too. I'm in favor of slightly lowering land counts occasionally with stuff like Chrome Mox and Talisman in, just because I see so many matches where people just fully, they don't flood land count wise, but they just have so much mana in play, and they're just, can I draw something to do with it? Can I draw something to do with it? Especially with a deck like this. This deck's a little different than something like, let's say, an Artifacts deck, where occasionally you're going to be like hitting a big draw, like draw effect, or hitting something like, I mean, obviously I have 4th, right? So I do have a card like that, but they're going to be hitting Ballistas or Hangerback Walk, just like cards like that, or they'll draw Golos, and Golos suddenly gets them a land, like an Urza Site, like they just have stuff to be doing. This deck, like if I top deck a Generous Plunderer on turn 6 after we've traded off a bunch of stuff, that feels really bad, right? So I want to be hitting like just having a density of cards to in hand to play out to the board, which is also where stuff like Witch Enchanter really shines, I feel. So yeah, now I'll add. I didn't add anything. I was like, I didn't actually add anything. It's Stern Scolding, Third Path, Tribal Flames. I'm just gonna put Tribal Flames in. It's a lot of times to pay 2 to deal 2 damage though, which is so not good. If this was pitchable to Solitude, it would be so much better. Play Commercial District, play Arwen. Get out of my head bad voices in my head that are trying to make me do bad decisions. Just play Lava Spur as an enabler. But I don't love that decision. So I think I'm just going to add lands. I think that's just correct. Red sources 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 to 11. White sources 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That tracks fully in my head with land counts. The question is, do I want to go to 10 red plus Chrome Mox? I didn't count that one. And play an island. So, no, Flooded Strand fetching a basic island is not good, and I don't want to just be drawing a basic island a lot of the time. 13, 14, 15. I needed 1 more. I just didn't do that. Okay. Yeah. Was it really suggesting not playing that many? I have, like, that's crazy to me. Okay. Well, I'm going to get into match 1, and I'll see you there. We have ourselves a match 1 that I love. I love this. Especially with a Surveil Land as an option. I can't mana crypt, make colored mana. We're on the draw, which is like always a womp womp in an aggro deck, but that's a good. That's less good. And they mulligan to 6. Okay. Mountain, Mana Crypt, Generous Plunderer. Yeah, that's gotta be the best play. Especially with them leading out of Mox. They can't even daze me. I should have been on Manamorphose. I could have played 2 plays this turn. Whoa. I'm not going to give them treasure because they missed a land drop. That's okay. We can not give them treasure. I won the flip. So what I could do is I could dump 2 lands. This would be so funny. I can Arena of Glory dump 2 lands. Swing in for 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. Let us see what they do. This is also pretty nice because this can go get Hallowed Fountain or Verdant Catacombs. Not the card. Or Volcanic Island. The V's got to me. Oh, there's V's everywhere. Then I'll animate a bunch of V's attacking me. I don't think I will do that. That seems like a lot of mental work. And real work. To be honest with you, I'm not that talented. That's huge-ish. That's actually pretty big. I take 1, and then they get hit for 5. You got a 14. Didn't we draw next turn? Interesting things could happen. They just flooded strand. Okay. They do nothing. Man, if they just do nothing with this draw, I'm still not giving them stuff. Now I go tails. Big brains out here, everybody. Kind of, I can hit them for 5, 7, 8, 11. I could hit them for 11 damage. Yeah, sure. That sounds phenomenal. Nope, I should play around the days still. I would almost concede to this if I were them. We might see a concession here. Oh, no, they've got a real counterspell. Memory lapse, okay. That is... I'm going to do this post-combat now. Hit them for another 5, which is actually 6 because of Generous Splendor being funny. Cloud Usher. Usher. That will never stop being a reference I make, by the way. And they're just dead on board. Yep. Cool. That was a disappointing game to draw all our awesome stuff, but I know nothing about their deck other than they're on Esper and have a Mox Jet and a Memory Lapse. Maybe some sort of Reanimator. Maybe some sort of Esper Control. Seems like a crazy hand to keep, though, for an Esper Control deck. I also get into this problem. That's the thing we all need to work on as humans, which is we don't just click yes because you see power. I had a game, I don't think I recorded it, but I had a game the other day where I was playing Canlander and I had a Mox in hand. I had a Mox draw. And I just went, my mana's not too good here. The colors don't line up, and the hand's still not that fast, even with a Mox in. I just can't keep this hand. And it hurt. It hurt to put that hand back, but it was the right choice. This is a hard choice. I'm going to keep this. It's got a 1-drop. It's got a Firebolt to clear the way. They kept a 7. Ponder. No, Storm Chaser's talent. That's exciting. This card's exciting. I like it. I've done some really goofy stuff with it. Triggering the prowess here is not that good, and I think that you should absolutely build some sort of... Like, why not just save this? Why not save this till this turn to get pressure in, right? I mean, maybe they're not going to swing at all. But if they're casting a removal spell here... Okay, we're not casting a removal spell. Never mind. Mountain. I am just going to Firebolt this. If they've got 2 spells, it's rough. But I don't think they're going to have 2 spells here. Okay, just clear the way. Sick. I think it should put that many +1/+1 counters on. That would be an interesting interaction. Oh, Bowmasters. I mean, Bowmaster's going to get me with this anyway. Make Seasoned Pyro and Scrapwork Mutt really bad. Funnily enough. And, like, Hull Breacher Wheeling. God, okay. We're in a rough spot here now. They're the one I passed the Bowmasters to. I didn't check who I was drafting with. I probably should have. Okay. Here's what we do. We Chain Lightning the Bowmasters. Now they have a counterspell. Dun, dun, dun. No? Yes? No, yes? Is it a real counter or a memory lapse? It's a lose focus replicated once. Cool. I will not pay. Now I cast out Scrapwork Mutt and we do not discard. No. Because they just shoot the Scrapwork Mutt then. Now it just stops them from attacking with the Bowmasters. What are we seeing? Oh, Urza. That's not good for me. So yeah, I kept a hand that was reliant on doing Seasoned Pyromancer things. And it is not good to be doing Seasoned Pyromancer things in this economy. I will play the Witch Blessed Meadow tapped and pass. What do I eat if I play if I get a white source? So we're thinking theoretically, I get the white source of the Palace Jailer, I eat the Construct, and then a swing in is really bad for them. The Monarchy's terrible for me though. Shit. Oh fuck. Because they shoot the Scrapwork Mutt. Oh, I need to kill that Bowmaster so bad. This is 5 mana. Cool, and they've got no gas in it. So if I draw a white source next turn that's untapped. Okay, Dorothy Voidwalker is also so bad for having the Monarchy. So bad. I'm going to have to flashback Firebolt. So with Urza and Army Token. It's doing nothing. Weird. I'm going to shock this in. And flash this back there, because that's just what needs to happen. If I get Dazed, Ufa. If I get Force of Willed, Ufa. Cool. That sets me up for being able to do Seasoned Pyromancer to make blockers, and dig for an answer. And then Palace Jailer to start getting back in the game. But this is a losing battle. Right now. It's not great for me. They got 5 mana at the moment. They could just level up Storm Chaser's Town to get back lose focus. If they get another mana. Flooded Strand. Okay, they get a land. It's crazy to me they're just spinning Urza's wheels. I feel like they'd have something in hand, but maybe they don't. Surveil land? Got a Surveil land, that fetch becomes a lot better. We're on the board. We got on the board, everybody. We are on the board. Just a Rafine's Tower. Not even attacking with Dauthi Voidwalker. Okay. That makes Seasoned Pyromancering with the Hull Breacher really bad. We're going to play Mountain Out. We're going to go Palace Jailer. I'm assuming it resolves. Maybe they drew Force of Will. Do I kill the Construct? So I can just kill a thing. Or I can kill Dauthi Voidwalker. Temporarily. They can swing in and get Dauthi back. But then they trade their Construct and lose the Orc army. And they just have an Urza and a Dauthi. Which is... They just have an Urza and a Dauthi and the Monarchy. But then I have Hull Breacher to mess them up a little more. I kind of want to just deal with Dauthi here. And make it painful for them to try and take back the Monarchy, I guess. Yeah. Draw lightning bolt. Draw lightning bolt. Rabble Master is not bad on a monarchy board. It's a little bit like, hmm. Especially we can season Pyromancer and Goblin Rabble Master in one turn. Mox Jet. Okay. The construct is now a big problem. Shit. Okay. Fuck. Spin Urza's wheels. Got the top. Construct becomes even more of a problem. Basically, so now they sacrifice the Orc army to get back a Doughty Voidwalker and take the monarchy from me. Unless they're scared of Lightning Bolt, which if I were them, I would be. Because if I like chump block your Urza with the Palace Jailer and then bolt it, yeah, you got your Doughty, yeah, you got some other stuff, but like that's still not great for you. Full send? Okay. It's gotta be a full send if you're swinging the Arc Army. You gotta swing with Urza then. Makes 0 sense otherwise. Here's where you have to do the evaluation game. Okay, so I am going to block, block, Berserk. Nope. Cool, we got through it. It's actually pretty huge. I'm gonna play that. Do I want to Arena of Glory? Can undo it. Okay, cool. So I exert that. Give these both haste. Trundle in. Have I have one blocker from that. No, I definitely don't want the Seasoned Pyromancer having haste. Or like I'm not gonna attack with it. Um Leave one red up. I have no red 1-drops in. I don't think this is worth it actually. No, I don't think exerting is worth it. Okay. That's a lot of math to be doing for no point. Leave up a white. Yeah, it's also just better to leave up a white. This deck is called all the card advantage all the time in my Boros deck. We're spinning top. No, we're returning top. We're memory lapsing off of tapping a top. Okay. We're drawing that. Okay. I'm actually not insanely upset about that. I lose the goblin token. Because you should always block this. Because I don't even have red up. I draw a card. Now Palace Jailer is going to die chumping the card Instruct. If they swing with both, do I even just make the decision of lose the Monarchy, give them back the Voidwalker, kill the Urza? It's a decision I could make. One combat. There's nowhere where the Construct doesn't swing. We don't double block. We just sacrifice the Palace Jailer to it. Now if I'm them, I'm getting back Memory Lapse. Pretty handedly. Pay 4. Is you 4 more mana up? Yeah, you just... I mean, one of the best things could happen for me, unless they hit something incredible, obviously, with them just spinning Urza, I think. Don't be 4 mana. Spellseeker. Okay, that's not good. Tutors in this position are really bad for me. I feel. Maybe I'm incorrect. Flash. Shit. Flash in an Urza deck is pretty awesome, because you'll spin Urza and you just hit a World's Final one. That's pretty tight. That's really cool. This person actually could have been in my pod during Scolding. They couldn't have been, I'm lying. Okay. Yeah, Stern Scolding's a thing. What do I top deck? Chainsaw. Okay. We move to combat. It attacks. Yeah, that was a mistake, I think. Your fears about a lightning bolt were correct, but not in the right form. Dig for counterspell. This is the one thing with Sensitive Running Top and an overwhelming amount of mana. Also, oh man, my opponent is kind of slow at playing the game sometimes. And I'm out of water. So, womp womp. Okay. This is why they banned since it's Divine Top. 3 damage to Urza. Put a counter on it. Seasoned Pyromancer. This is the problem with Ring Hall Breacher. On Earth only is a sorcery. Interesting. Crypt 3 is crazy, by the way. I could Talus. So they're going to get the Monarchy back, which means I'll just get Dauthi Void back, which is terrible for me. But I do get to start Hull Breaching them. 5. No, I can't do both those things. We're in interesting territory here that I'll be intrigued to see how it goes. Turn 9, by the way, of just a humongous board stall on the back of 1 construct. That's incorrect. I'm happy to get a free Spell Seeker. I wasn't even going to block the construct if you attacked. Get the Monarchy. You get the Void Walker. I get the Chainsaw to be bigger, too. It's, like, so good. It's good on so many levels. They have a 2-turn clock on me, kind of. Kinda. I do have an uncounterable. Now you level up Storm Chaser. Okay, displace your kit and then you start flickering the talent. Okay, that's 5. Put 10 power to play. Yeah, I mean, we'll just do that. We get dazed, we found something out about the game, and I lose game 2. But I think I just gotta go for maximum power. Oh, shit. Is it really daze? Okay, they're spinning top. 10, 11. This resolves. Okay, that's big. Nope, it doesn't. I was so happy. I was... Oh, okay. I think I just scooped that. Are we... What? We're flickering Douthie Voidwalker? Why are we flickering Douthie Voidwalker? Because of that misplay, I kind of want to just... No. Trade him? Nope. Take the 3, give me a card, and... throw the chainsaw. Yeah. I can make a lot of blockers. Okay, so they put me down to, let's say, set. They gave me some, put down to 3. Still 2 turns from the Douthie. I can find a removal spell for it, then I'm in an okay position. I'm not if I use the talisman for blue. Fuck. And I'm just at 6 here. I have no plays, no nothings. Oh, they could also hit me down to 2. Which means I'm just dead to Douthie next turn. Which is what they should do. They should just swing with Displacer Kitten. I mean, maybe they're worried. Yeah, no, they probably shouldn't, actually. It is a thing of, like, putting within lethal range of Douthie is big. What is this? Oh, shit. Okay, well, I almost want to concede to that. Just get this info. Yeah. They replay Douthie? Yeah, concede to that. Just don't give them the info about my deck. And now there's an argument for Stern Scolding. I feel bring in a mountain, bring in an island. What do I take out for that? Oh, they've got Bowmaster. I'm going to take out CZ Peasy. Also makes Wheel a lot less appealing. I really, really... No, I can't keep this. Well, hot damn. Keep this, put back Arena of Glory. Cancel. You all should have been yelling at me as I did that. Because I am the type of guy who fucks that up. I am just going to cast out Mana Crypt because I think there's more likelihood of... What's it called? Hand attack than there is on-board removal for it. It was not hand attack, so I might take take 3 damage I didn't need to take, but heads. Waiting. Maybe that's an argument I should have played at Arena Glory turn 1. It does open me up to Wasteland though. But this is like if that gets stripped, it's so bad. That's oh, I lost the flip. Okay, well, so I was maximally punished. 1, 2. Trample haste, and just pump it up to a bajillion. And for 6 next turn. They got the Hallowed Fountain probably tapped. Tails. Yay! I'll play out the Elegant Parlor right now. Put in bin. I'm not a 10. Oh. Okay. Feeling good about a turn 2 Rampaging Raptor. I mean, it's very similar to playing a Questing Beast out this early. What? Okay. Now heads. Oh, should have stuck with tails. I'm gonna just wait to do anything. These are both instants, so I kind of want to wait for them to tap out. Turn 4 kill. I mean, playing around Spell Pierce here. Got game 1. Oh, got match 1. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I'll see you guys in match 2. We have a match 2. But it came back so quick, I didn't even have time to go get water. So, that's unfortunate. This hand is not unfortunate. We're keeping this so hard. Wow. Holy balls. Turn 1 Rabble Master. On the plate, too. Turn 1 Rabble Master. Turn 2 4th for 2, I think. Turn 3 Chromox something. Wheel of Fortune. Like, that's my plan. There's also, this has the dream of the turn 1 Wheel of Fortune to totally fuck up your opponent's hand. It's very funny. I like doing that to people, but it's not optimal, especially when you have a plan like a turn 1 Goblin Rabble Master. to just do. They're still evaluating their 7. Maybe I could go get water while they're evaluating their 7. We'll find out. No, I'm not gonna. I am gonna wait to queue and go get water after this match because I'm thirsty. I've been talking a lot. Haven't you noticed? Have you even noticed? Do you even have a care? Let's just do this insanity. Has to attack. Hit him for 1. Turn 1. Styx Moxen balance. I think Gleemox is out now. Gleemox is now in like the LSV and Alpha Frog, and of course like the Power Max and Power Mac cubes. But I think the general Moto does not have Gleemox in it. Cast Once Upon a Time. I thought they revealed Goblin Token for a second, and I was like, what? Intrepid Adversary. Is that the one I'm thinking it is? No, it was not. I was thinking of Outland Liberator, I think. The one in a green werewolf that does shenanigans. Ooh, that's fun. That's actually quite good into my plans. Do I just Palace Jailer it instead? I could just Palace Jailer it instead, imprinting 4th. That's a power play to imprint a 4th Earlingus. I think I kind of want to just kill them, though. I get what you're thinking, like, just hit him in the face, but losing the Monarchy can set me up to not be good, and... Oh my god. Holy shit. Mana Crypt is not an okay Match the Gathering card. Can't attack. Tails now. I won the flip. Wow. I'm lucky with flips today. I kind of just... no. Oh, I can't even. I'm going to play Usher the Fallen. And then we're going to wheel. Chainsaw, kill the adversary. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they have to block this or they die. You die. No, they go to 1. Oh, no, I fucked everything up. And I don't even have a card to pitch to Solitude. I mean, they can't smooth out Slot Pride. It's not practical. Unless they literally have exactly balance here, which they'd still die through. Because of so many things. Oh, maybe I'll run while I'm sideboarding to get water. Oh, you can see all my stuff when I do that. I should not do that. I'm back. I didn't get water. I just had a computer thing happen. I was saying that while that was happening, that I am going to get water while I'm sideboarding, so I'm going to scurry, and you're going to see a cut here, but I don't think I'm No, I'm bringing a Stern Scolding and an Island, which I kind of predicted was going to be one of my go-to maneuvers, and I'm cutting something. I like Mud a lot less in this situation. Everything's good. I'm back with water. Didn't you miss me? I was probably actually not gone for any time in the video because I'm going to cut stuff. Little behind the scenes spoiler for you there. I didn't teleport. Sadly. I'm going to keep this. It's got a turn 1 play into a chainsaw. It's got a Fire Blast. It's got a Solitude. Nothing to pitch the Solitude, I am aware. But Chainsaw with God is also so good. Okay, I'm a little less scared of an Ocelot Pride, just conceptually now. Cool. A Braid wouldn't be able to happen here. Okay, we are just going to play Mountain, Grease Wrench, Cathar Commando. Now you might be thinking, do I trade this off? Yeah, I absolutely trade this off. If they let me trade this off, I trade it off. Also, the mountain, getting in the mountain there was very good. Ooh. So I'm still going to trade it off. It's a little unfortunate. No 2-drop, besides chainsawing, which isn't optimal, really. I could leave myself with a chainsaw in play, and them with 3 lands, basically. Which I think is a losing position. I think I'm just going to play Windswept Heath and go fetch for a Surveil land. Is what's going to need to happen. Hopefully I can get a white card to pitch the Solitude. I'm not too worried about dying immediately. They play out another creature, I can chainsaw it. This is one of the flaws with Fire Blast, though. It's not very good unless you are killing them with it. It's very detrimental to your mana base. As sacking 2 lands sort of should be. Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think it should be detrimental to your mana base. It is kind of... Ooh. Keep that on top, put Fire Blast underneath. Karn? I'm thinking maybe I made a mistake there. I was very caught up in the idea of that. I am going to still do that play. Exile that. Make it 2-2? Yeah, I'll make it 2-2. I was thinking it was going to be a 1-1 at first, and then I remembered Chrome Mox is an artifact. So next turn with a land, we could either play a Solitude, which is what we do. We would just kill the Adeline. The Adeline is such a problem. It is the... Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I think I just lose. I'm going to just concede. Yeah, I just lose to this. We'll go to game 3. Quick games 1 and 2. Very speedy. For those who don't know, Felia blinks any target thing when it attacks. Blinking a token just kills the token in that case. It doesn't say non-token. So I'm just fucked there. Yes, keep this. Ooh, this is a turn 2 Rabblemaster with Bolt Bolt. Keep this. And it's probably going to be a turn 1. Well, it's not going to be Bolt Bolt. I'm going to put Chain Lightning under the Chrome Mox. Play out Witch Enchanter. Yeah. As a land. Sorry. Witch Blessed Meadows. Pay the 3. Chrome Mox. Imprint Chain Lightning. Cast Usher of the Fallen. F6. Go to 3 cards in hand turn 1. Which is not my ideal. I get that is... Wait. Do not pass until... Oh, wait. Yes, pass until response. Okay. Library is actually kind of slow enough that I'm pleased about it. I think they are zeroed, which means they pass until my end step, which I think is a mistake here. Because what it allows me to do is if I had like a wasteland, I just wasteland their library. Oh, they didn't draw with library. Huh. Okay. This is pretty huge. So what's happening here is my opponent is playing out a creature and they're like, okay, I can block Rabblemaster and kill it, right? They're kind of treating Adversary as a removal spell for Rabblemaster-ish. That's ginormously big. Play out the talisman. Bolt the adversary. Move to combat. Make that. Swing for 8 here. Attack with all creatures. Because that gets up +2, +2. +2, +0. Yeah, hit for 8 here. And then I counter probably their next creature spell. I don't know why they didn't draw with library on my turn. They must have forgotten. I've forgotten stuff. Like I'm not being like they're terrible at the game. Why didn't they draw? And then they draw here. So clearly they want to see more cards. Even like an Ocelot right here, like I just counter it, and they're just dead on board. Maybe they have like a swords. That's pretty funny. Go to the beginning comment. They gotta have a stop here for a swords on my Goblin Rabble Master. Okay. Oh, it's a path. Yes, I will use path's ability. And I will just go get... I'll go get a plains because I've got double red. I don't have double white. Put 5 power into play, and I've got Stern Scolding up still with 1 more mana to pay for like a daze or something. Like they're definitely gonna go for... Okay, they're gonna draw. They're gonna go for a creature here, and if it has power or toughness 2 or less, like an Adeline, yep. Stern Scolding it, they're dead on board. Okay, game 2. I mean, match 2, down. I'll see you all in match 3, and I already have my water, so it's gonna be a quick turnaround, I think. We've got our match 3. Shift that down. I think I'm going to keep this. I am on the draw, which is a little bit womp-womping. Let's have 6. I'm not even that worried about the 2 lands. We'll go Sacred Foundry, tapped, go. What could this be? Pentat Prism. Okay, this is an argument for putting a braid in your deck. Generous Plunderer. We have a 3rd land anyway. I'm going to gut, I think. This hand has some really explosive potential, so unless my opponent does something absurdly busted, Monastery Mentor. That is pretty absurdly busted, to be honest with you. I'm going to make the treasure here so I can Chain Lightning that. And still play out like a Broadside. Or a Rabble Master. Or a Rabble Master. Those you think it's crazy to put Rabble Master over Gut or Broadside. It is. I'm just going to fire off the Chain Lightning now. It dies. No. Oh, they copy it. Okay, they copy it. I was like, no, please don't fuck yourself up and activate mana abilities instant speed. Like, no, but they can't activate mana abilities while there's still like that on stack. Okay, this dies. That's fine. I like to pay none to do that. Then I like to pay green, red, Rabble Mastering. I mean, denying me hitting them for 2 is pretty good. They lose out on 1 net mana by doing that. Well, they lose out on 2. I don't want to be... That doesn't kill tokens. It'll just phase back in on my turn. If anything, it makes it a few Wrath or something worse. Learn to not just use abilities because you can. Because one day it will bite you in the ass. We fractured. We fractured our identity till we get to Pyrokinesis them. Clear that. Play out. Got True Soul Zealot. Begin combat. Attack. Hit for 4. If everything goes well, just theoretically, 4, 6, 8, 5, 13. They're dead next turn, theoretically. It's all in theory. Broadside Bumper Beers. Oh, they've got the counter spell. Okay, that's fine. I still gotta hit them for 6. No. It's interesting with death triggers. You can just keep sacking the same skeleton. I mean, if this hits again, that a mountain. Double mountain out of scrapwork mutt. No. Swing, swing. Go into this trigger. Do that. Hitting for 10 here. Oh. What have we got? What is this shit? Okay. They draw 3, discard 3. They're still taking a lot here, probably. I mean, they might take 6. They might take... I mean, if they discard perfect stuff, they would take like 2. Because they could discard cards with like 2 types. Creature, artifact, like artifact, creature, and then they could discard like 2 other things, a sorcery and a planeswalker, and they'd make 4 tokens, block. There's enchantment land now too. You could do artifact creature, enchantment land, planeswalker. Kindred sorcery. You do kindred sorceries last one, you get 6 off 1. I think that's the best you could do. Yeah, I mean that's funny. We've made 3. Council's Judgment, Sensei's Johnny Top Island. So block, take 4. Oh, just not enough. I mean, do they just sack 1 to blocking the gut? Or do they double block the gut and take 8? Whoa. They definitely don't do that. That's the wrong move. If they do that, that's crazy. If they block the gut, that makes it... Oh, they put a 2/2 in. So they could block both of these? They can make 4 tokens. Whoa. Are you kidding me? They can make 4 tokens. Okay. They trade off a lot of stuff here, but they still take 4. And I have a Scrapwork Mutt coming back with a Vengeance next turn. Maybe that was the opportunity to Fire Blast. Just while they're all tapped out. We have seen some answers to things. They have another 2/2 coming in. I should hit them for 1 damage, though. I couldn't have tapped the Sunbaked Canyon for mana. What the hell, man? Make a treasure? That's bad for me. It's not the world's endingly bad for me, but it's not good. Whoa, that's kind of the world's endingly bad for me. Oh, shit. Manifest some dread, man. Draw. Disappointing draw. Let's unearth this guy. Pitch a plateau. Easy peasy is actually kind of interesting here. Double block, do that. Or do they let the CZ Scrapper? I mean, there's no way to let the Scrapper Mark hit them. Oh, okay. Wow. So I'd like to mark 1 on that and 3 on that. This feels wrong. Right? Then I just need to to do this. I get that it feels terrible, but just that card drowns me in losing. I can Season Pyromancer or draw 2. I've used Chain Lightning. It's just game 1. Yeah. They live there. They live there. They called Epiphany with the currency converter. It was tight. It was tight. For extra identity to burn my removal. Yeah, they've had. Oh. Luckily, it's not quite close enough that it's going to be escaping, but that's still beating. Land? Oh, that's such a bad draw. That sucks. So hard. I just lose now. Right? They escape Flage? If they escape Flage, I'm just conceding. Oh, and they Arena of Glory. Yeah, no. GG's. They got that one. They got that one. Are we gonna lose in mid? Oh, we're so close. Uh let's see what else they cast. They cast no, they didn't cast anything, so we don't want that. Fuck. Fuck. That was so close. Okay. We're gonna just try. I think the build works. I think the current formulation is good. We're gonna try it out. Try and win. They're up 1 game. Just gotta win the next 2. We're on the play. Then we gotta win 1 on the draw. Love to see just my deck doing busted stuff. This was an interesting attempt at some thought here. These 3 cards. Third Path also would be interesting if I had a slightly different deck. I'd be trying to side it in a matchup like this just to go wide a little bit. But man, yeah, that was like perfect. Perfect hit. I just not me crit like they had so much card selection. They did not like just get lucky. They did a very good job playing that out. Yeah, okay, we'll keep this. And that's the sort of hand that I think wins this deck games. I mean, seeing your piece of power a ton when you only got 1, especially when it's one of the better pieces of power, is quite good. This is a much better way to dump your hand. Next turn we can do it for 3. Yeah, they play tap land. Once they've got force, heads. On the flip. Goaded. Sacred Foundry. Yes, we'd like to pay 2 life. White. That 2, 1. 4th Aerlingus. Force a will. Don't force a will me. I'll be really upset if you force a will me. Okay. That's the sort of thing I'd just see a concession with. A bunch of lands on top. Maybe they could have fought through it. Like, unironically, maybe they could have fought through it. I think having a Hull Breacher also as a sneaky card in the deck is interesting. They haven't seen it. And with stuff like a Cult Epiphany or Currency Converter, if I can goozle them with it. I am going to keep this. Turn 1, Usher. Turn 2. Oh, turn 2, just Boast, probably. Based on, it depends on what they do. Obviously. Malcolm. Occult Epiphany. Okay. They're gonna make a thing. They're gonna make 2 things, because it's a Kappa Cannoneer. So do I want to... Do that, or should I kill that with a chainsaw? No, I do want to do this. It's better overall to have potential damage. Especially because I'm going to just pitch chainsaw with Seasoned Pyromancer, I think, to get the 1-1. It's so bad, this matchup. Attack fading. Okay. I actually kind of love to draw my help. Wow. Pitching Force of Will. That can't be correct, right? Oh, should have played out the chainsaw now with the broadside. Hit it, throw for 2. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna do that. Especially with just Force of Will just getting discarded. Could have days. Pyrokinesis. Whoa, baby. Okay. Yeah. That'll learn me some things. God damn. Oh, and Current Skill with Dak Faden. Yeah. Christ. So they can kill it. I mean, they're probably going to leave the Spirit Token back. 6-man all in. I'm going to have 4. Whoa. Oh, but it's just being used to make treasure. Versus Saga's good. We're getting in. Okay, wait, that actually just let me kill Dak Faden, I think. Which is humongously big. Okay, what we're going to do. Arena of Glory. Exert Arena of Glory. Tap that. Okay, is your last card a counterspell somehow? Did you just really perfect draw McNeverbad? Are we fucking serious here? That's absurd. Really? Really? I can't believe that. That is luck. I get that there was card selection there, but having this level of just like the best interaction of the moment, like Pyrokinesis is doing the exact right amount of damage, Occult Epiphany discarding to make 2 things instead of like, it's just been the perfect thing at every step. Which sucks. It's just a shitty feeling. You're like, oh man, what could I have done? What could I have done? Balance and Swords. I mean, their deck's just perfectly built to beat mine. It's the Jeskai package that's just... They just have kind of a perfect deck for Jeskai. No, we're not making an Urza Saga token. I mean, I'm gonna kill it. But not before you get infinite value off of the card. You're not even, like, you're not even leaving maximum cards in graveyard. What the fuck? Like, you just got there. Okay. It's fine. Shit happens. We play Chainsaw occasionally. You've got no cards in hand. Stop it. Fucking finally. You're making a 2-2, yeah. And then you got 5 power in play. Like, you've got a lot of power. There's a world if I get, like, Mana Crypt into 4th and just get to sort of overrun them a little bit. We'll see. I'm not sure. Oh, and Retrofitter? Jesus Christ almighty. Hit me for 5. I'm gonna play this one out just because I like winning. Mm. One stack Chainsaw. Have it coming in attacking deck. I understand the construct can just eat the gut for free. I get that. But then the deck doesn't get to do its thing with its ult, even though it's probably not optimal anyway. I don't know, if I get Island Wheel of Fortune here, what they got? 6, 9, 10 damage? No, because I'm just dead by that point. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have an out here, but we'll play it out for half a second. That's Flage. Why are we not just escaping Flage? That just wins you the game on the spot. This is the sort of shit that gets to me. I'm like, you could just win here. You leave Flage in bin, you hit me for fucking 10, then you escape the Flage with the mana you have. Oh, no, they don't have the mana for it. Okay, well, I'm being a dick for no reason then. Oh, fuck me. What we draw? Solitude that I can't even cast. Sick. Well, shit. Well, shit. Let's look at that deck. We can talk through it a little bit. I think it was really solid. I think no one would disagree with that. Fourth, even just as like a 4-drop was crazy. Having Witch Enchanter as an extra land, and I never cast it, but the option was there, and I used just land a couple times. I like Chainsaw on the deck. It was one of the places where I thought it worked okay. Grease Wrench Goblin actually put in pretty good work. Palace Jailer kind of betrayed me a little bit. So did Solitude. I think mostly because my deck just didn't have the density of white cards, which is on me for how I drafted. But we had the Broadside, we had the Rabble Master, we had the Gut. I think Rabble Master is definitely the pickup over Spellbinder, something Spellbinder. I'm really trying to remember the card's name, but I can't. Fire Blast and Pyrokinesis both had their moments, won games. Rampaging Raptor shined. Karn didn't really shine, didn't really show up a bunch. Seasoned Pyromancer didn't really shine a ton. Generous Plunderer died a bunch. Usher the Fallen continues to just perform a punch above its pay grade. Lightning Bolt's great, Chain Lightning's great. Pretty big burn package. But yeah, that was a phenomenal draft. Thank you so much for joining me on it. Don't forget to do all the algorithmy things, like, comment, subscribe. Helps me out, lets me know to keep doing this. The cube list and my deck list will be down in the doobly-doo if you want to check that out. Bye.